Hey, baby.
Hey.
What's that say?
I don't know. I don't want to touch it. Elevator.
Just had to do something we haven't had to do in a while. Go get a mask. We got down there for breakfast and there was a big sign that says masks are required for service. Well, we're not in the Yukon or the Tahoe
Or even a pickup.
or a Toyota Tacoma or similar vehicle,
Because you got to have a credit card
a major credit card.
to get one of those. And we don't do credit cards.
In half a mile,
We've
exit
always
right.
used our debit card to rent vehicles.
But they changed the procedure or the
They
policy.
change them about every month, the guy
Yeah.
said. Okay.
Use the right
I think
lane to
that
take
train
exit
goes out
60
to that
merge onto E or 70
hotel,
north toward
does it?
Collins.
May do it. It may do it.
I'd like to go there. Stay in the wintertime. If I
In the
come back in the
wintertime?
wintertime, I'm staying in that.
Exit right to exit 6B,
Take the
E470
exit.
north toll to Fort Collins.
Alright, so we just landed in, let's turn this down so maybe you don't get all that racket. We have just landed in Denver and we have got I said we'd do good to get out of there by 5. We have just got our rental vehicular and we are going to try to make it as far north as we can tonight. We're trying to have the least amount of driving tomorrow that we can because we want to spend as much time tomorrow exploring as we can. That means today we want to try to get as far north as we can so that tomorrow we can spend more time. We're still going to be spending a lot of time driving.
Is that corn? Look how little it is.
Yes, it's corn. Yeah. Yep, that is corn. Their corn
It's
is
pretty, but
It's very
little.
pretty, but it is about knee high. But you know, Gold Corn Star out in Iowa and Millennial Farmer, Zach, the Millennial Farmer in
Keep left
Minnesota,
on 470 north.
their goal is to have their corn knee high by July. Not so in Alabama. In Alabama, we want it tasseling by July.
For sure.
But anyway,
We want to eat
In
it by
16
July.
miles, take exit 47
Yes.
to merge onto I-25 toward Fort Collins.
all right. So we're gonna drive a while, driving and crying. No, we're just driving.
We're not going to cry.
No. We can barely see the mountains through the haze. It's very hazy here, which is kind of odd. Lots of airplanes in the air. Lots of motorhomes. Or not motorhomes, but travel trailers.
Yeah, the mountains just look like clouds.
The mountains do just look like clouds over there. But we're going to get off here so we can turn the air conditioner back up. And all that kind of stuff. So, see you later. Love you. Bye. Repeat what you just said to me.
2 days ago, I was looking at the Atlantic Ocean, and today I'm looking at the Rockies. Like right now, I'm looking at the Rockies.
You're gonna have to speak loud though, I'm sure.
Right now, I'm looking at the Rockies. 2 days ago, I was looking at the Atlantic Ocean in South Myrtle Beach or North Myrtle Beach with my buddies. I love to loafer.
That's what your YouTube channel could be called. Shannon Go Mower.
I love to loafer.
And that could be your motto. Shannon Go Mower. I love to loafer.
Yeah. I got him on the road. He's like, oh, the road.
So, Shannon For years now, we have had a stuffed armadillo that traveled with us. And Shannon's rustling around in her backpack back there and pulls out the traveling armadillo. She brought the armadillo with us. Did you text them?
Yes.
Did they already reply?
No, that was me texting you.
So yeah. So we have.
We're gonna get his picture in all the places.
Oh, okay. We're going to get the traveling armadillo's picture in all of the places we go.
Watch out, vehicle
Sounds
on
fun.
shoulder ahead.
He's the adventure armadillo.
The adventure armadillo, not the traveling armadillo. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he likes adventures.
I misspoke. Alright, so we are coming up on, before too long, I think, the Wyoming state line, which will be our first. It's not the first state line we've crossed today.
No.
We've crossed several, but it'll be the first one we've driven across. It's not the first one we've driven across on this trip, though, but the first one today. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm correct. I believe this might be us right here, maybe. No, this is just billboards. Oh, right there it is. Wyoming. See it right there?
I see it.
Welcome to Wyoming. Hey, baby doll, welcome to Wyoming.
Wyoming. I really like Wyoming.
I do too. I really would like to come back during the winter. Because you know it's not really a cold.
It's a school of horseshoeing. Look at all this ranch and stuff.
Yeah.
Police reported ahead.
Okay, I might have to slow down because I just looked down and realized that I was maybe traveling a little.
Bison.
Are you sure those are
Yes,
bison?
that's a bison ranch. I was looking for them.
Oh, so there's oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's what? There's more than 50, aren't there?
About 100. 75 to 100.
Cool, right there. Sorry, she didn't like zoom in and get a picture or anything. Basin, that's the word I was looking for. Well, that's
I'm sorely lacking in coffee. Sorely lacking
well.
in coffee.
Why don't you look and see? We're 9 miles from Cheyenne. There's bound to be something we can eat in Cheyenne. Oh,
There's a
wait.
windmill farm.
Yep, there's a windmill farm. But we probably don't want to eat in Cheyenne, do we? Because it's.
I wouldn't mind. It might be adventurous.
Yeah, but it's going to take a long time. It is Sunday night, though. Not weekend night.
Yeah, that's true.
Rodeo may be over.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should Google it and see.
Okay. Keep making me Google. I'm trying to look at all this stuff I've never seen before. That sounded whining. Sorry. You're going to omit that out.
Bunch of bison down in here, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to drive.
Yeah, I am. So we're getting close to Cheyenne. Kayaks must stop at Info Center. What?
Wasn't that stop?
That sign, I've got this flashing sign back there just said kayaks must stop at Info Center.
Kayaks.
Kayaks.
Okay, so we got
There's some more. Oh, there's some little windmills.
restaurant.
Do you want to stop here at this rest center? Welcome Center to Wyoming.
Yeah.
be a hiccup?
I don't know how this stuff is. It's beep beep. Rerouting. Okay.
Oh yeah.
In 900
Oh cool.
feet, make
Look
a
at the
U-turn.
Wyoming Welcome Center. Hey. We're at the Wyoming Welcome Center.
In 900 feet, turn left on I-25 North.
Southeast Wyoming Welcome Center. Sorry. Let's go. Be welcomed. So I don't know that I've ever had this, but the speed limit just jumped to 80. I don't know that I've ever driven anywhere on the interstate that the speed limit was 80. Have you? I mean, have I?
No.
And I'm getting, I was just running 90 and this truck just passed me like I was sitting still. This is beautiful country. Without a lot of places to eat. Brad's fixing to pull over and start eating grass.
So is she.
It has officially hit. Brad is beginning to get angry.
Hangry.
Apologize. I will say this about the little Kia. It cruises pretty good up here at about 90.
Are you putting 90?
Yep.
Stop.
Where are we eating, Shannon? Village Inn restaurant in the town of Douglas. We're very tired, but we got to have some food, some nourishment. The Douglas Budget newspaper, $1 an issue. So we had to come outside so Shannon could get a sunset pic. Oh yeah, I guess I need to unlock the car so you can get your phone. Oh yeah, here I am. Oh yeah, our trusty steed for this trip. We've never driven a Kia before. Kia Sorento. And I have to say, I really like this little car so far. It's very comfortable to ride. Alright, so Shannon, it's going to get us run over. Look, you can get a moon pic and a sunset pic. Yep.
I love this town. It's so cute.
She loves this town. It is so cute. I'm not real sure where you're going. Okay. She's trying to get away from the building, she said. I don't know. I'm just following her. All right, I'm going to turn this off because people are looking at me funny.
Look at those potatoes. How perfect. They're brown. I don't know how to fry the potatoes out here.
Well, this place does.
This place does. Goodness, this is so good.
Shannon got the California salad.
Skillet.
California skillet. I went with a trusty gravy and biscuit. Pretty good.
It's a good place. Highly recommended if y'all come this way. A few miles from home.
got people from Guatemala, and Ecuador that are subscribers now. So hey,
Well, it's always from there too.
yeah. Morning, guys. Check it out. It's the North Platte River. We're in Casper, Wyoming this morning. Hey, babe.
Hello.
What was on day one? You've just watched the video. What was your favorite part of day one?
Watching you get sick on the airplane. I'm just joking. I don't know if it's my favorite thing, but the thing that I remember the most was the little town where we had supper. And the little restaurant, which we didn't know at the time is actually a chain out there. Mm-hmm. I've already forgotten the name of the restaurant.
Village Inn. The
Village Inn. And we found out later that it was a chain, but it was good food after a long day, and it was just a pretty little town. And got a pretty little sunset.
It was really cool. What was your least favorite part?
No, seriously, you getting sick on the plane was my least favorite part.
Mine too. Okay, for me, my least favorite part was getting sick on the plane. We have flown through a hurricane twice, and wasn't as rough as that.
I think you're exaggerating. Maybe tropical storm.
Well, it was the outer bands of the hurricane. My most favorite part was just getting to experience that kind of travel. We drove to Atlanta the night before, spent the night, got up, left out early in the morning from Atlanta, flew to Denver, a little over 1,900 miles. I think I have a picture of it. Then we rented a car and drove from there north to Casper, Wyoming, for the night, and driving across the prairie and everything at night was quite an experience right there.
Yes. The thing I like most about traveling is the adventure, different experiences, whether those experiences are good or bad. As long as you survive them, I think they're okay. You would think that the turbulence on the plane landing, me being the anxious one, would have bothered me, but I was zero bothered. This plane felt like it was falling apart, but I was fine. But what is it you say with your buddies? Even
bad adventures make great stories.
So that was a bad adventure, but it made a good story, and we survived to tell the tale. The reason I like to travel so much is I like to go different places. I don't like to go to the same places over and over and over again, because we had already been to Wyoming, but we got to go to a different part of Wyoming than we had before this time, and we got to see, instead of just the Rockies. We actually drove away from the Rockies, did we not? And we got to see prairie for the first time, and the mesas on either side of the road. You'll see those. Those are, the camera of course does not do them justice. And we thought that there was nowhere to eat. We thought there were no cities anywhere around. But when the sun went down, we noticed that there's cities hiding in those, I don't know what they call them on the prairie. Basins on the prairie. The cities are down in those basins, and you can see them then.
Yes, and as we were driving along after it got dark, it was like the stars came out.
Yeah, like there's the city.
Yeah, there was like, oh, there's lights over there.
There's
lights
a lot
over
of cities
there.
down here. You think you're completely alone on the prairie.
I probably
really
wouldn't call them cities.
No towns.
Communities.
Cute little towns.
Yes. Okay. You got anything else you want to add?
This is the biggest trip we've taken since COVID, correct?
Mm-hmm. This was the third week of July 2021.
Yes. The first big trip we've taken since COVID, but COVID couldn't slow us down. We'd already been a lot of places anyway, but that was the biggest one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thankful we got to go.
Yes. Okay. Part 2 will be a little more interesting because it's less of us in the vehicle and will be more of us doing things, like hopefully you saw in the little previews there a while ago. Okay.
Ta-ta.
If you enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing so you can join us on the rest of our crazy adventures. Remember to get out and find your own adventure, because even bad adventures make great stories. Thanks for tagging along with us today, guys.